Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. My name is Ashton if you're new here, and it is Sunday morning. I am currently trying to find a parking spot at church. I decided to spontaneously come to the early service. It's 8:30. I don't ever come to the early service. I thought that it wouldn't be very crowded, but it's actually very crowded. Let's go, team. Get your butt up and go to church. Let's just go ahead and make it known. I am very burnt, very burnt. I went to the beach yesterday. When I got there, it was overcast, and you know, I expected to burn in an overcast because you just do. Then it ended up being very sunny, and so I didn't wear sunscreen, and I always wear sunscreen, but I'm that kind of burnt that, like, I don't want to be wearing pants right now. I don't want to go to the bathroom. Like, it hurts. I don't think I've been this burnt in a long time. And I was already peeling on my back from another burn. But I'm going to run into church because I'm running late, and I will catch you up when the service is over because I have a lot to catch you up on. I have been MIA. Okay.
It's gonna be a good day in the house. Sing this together, shall we? Remember those walls that we can't see.
I'm home from church, and I am getting out of these jeans ASAP because they're hurting my sunburn so bad. I'm a little bit bummed because I have a lot that I need to do outside today. Like, well, really, period. I have a lot I need to do, period. But I really want to get my garden finished, like, as soon as possible because, you know, the time is approaching where it's getting a little late to be planting most things. Building a garden from scratch is honestly a lot of freaking work, okay? And I don't have the money to get like grow bags and raised garden beds and compost and fill dirt, and so I'm having to do it all on the ground, and I don't have a tiller. I'm using a shovel and my hands. It's rough, it really is. And it has been so hot. We've literally had a heat advisory every day that it hasn't rained. It's been raining the past few days, but so far I have planted potatoes and squash, cucumber, and peanuts, and my peanuts are already sprouting through. I am so freaking excited. I'll show you them later, but I guess they're loving the rain. I literally just planted them like a week ago, and they're already like, hello, I'm here, I'm strong, and I'm so excited. I really want to make homemade peanut butter out of them. That's my main thing. If you've been following me on Instagram, you might see that I'm kind of like loving making my own nut butters. It's a process, but it's so satisfying, and it tastes so different than store-bought peanut butter. Like, well, store-bought nut butter. If you taste the difference between home roasted peanut butter versus like the Peter Pan peanut butter, like, I don't ever want to eat Peter Pan again. I really don't. Now it just tastes like bleh. Anyway, I'm getting out of these pants. The service was great as usual. We had a guest pastor, which always makes me a little nervous because, you know, you never know what guest pastors are going to be like, and I'm so afraid that the message is just not going to be good. But it was good. It was really good. Hold on, I'm going to pee myself. Ow! Holy cow, let me just show y'all my burn. Like, it's bad. It's very bad. My house is an absolute disaster because I've been prioritizing things outside, like the chicken coop and the garden, and I really need to cut my grass, but that's just, you know, priorities. I think I really need to just take a day to clean the house and not feel cluttered and dirty, because being inside and tracking in dirt and grass and whatnot in the house, I've been cleaning the floor occasionally, but it's just hard to clean the floor good when you know you're about to track something right back into the house. I think maybe today I'll catch up on some laundry, do some meal prep, maybe vacuum the couch and whatnot. I also just feel like bleh. I don't know if maybe it's the sunburn or what, but I've been getting up at 5:30 lately too, and maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. I go to bed early. Little tip, I saved this hanger that I think a blanket came on it when I bought it. I use it to dry some of my shorts on, and then I have my mop head thing. That way it can lay over it like this. And of course hangers like this work for that too, but yeah, I'm in the floor because I'm in the floor. I hang up all my sports bras that have pads in them because most of the time the sports bra itself is fine in the dryer. It's the pads on the inside that like separate. If you're a girl, you probably know what I mean. When you dry it too many times, the pad just disintegrates, you know? We don't want no disintegrated booby pads in here. All right, I've picked up the house just a little bit of tidying up, and it already feels so much better. I'm going to make some food because I'm hungry, and I've been craving this like egg scramble for some reason. I don't know why. I have these chicken sausages. I got these months ago. I just recently opened them. They're actually so good, and they expire next month, so I need to eat them. They are cleaner ingredients, and they do have apple in them, which is a bummer for me because apple is a trigger food for me. I'm trying to just eat like a little bit at a time. And they're already fully cooked, which is super cool. I mean, it's a sausage. Are all sausage? No, not all sausages are fully cooked. I don't eat sausage, but that means I really like this one if I am telling you about it. So the reason I picked this one is because the ingredients are a lot better than most sausages, and the calorie to protein ratio I'm happy with. It's 120 calories with 12 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs. If you're interested, here's all the information. That's really important to me, so maybe it's important to you. No artificial ingredients, minimally processed, no antibiotics. Apparently you can stick the whole plastic in the microwave, but I'm trying not to do the whole plastic in the microwave thing anymore. And I think it's funny because one of my favorite hacks is a baked potato in a grocery bag in the microwave. Not doing that is so hard because I love a baked potato, but I am so impatient when it comes to cooking baked potatoes. And then somebody actually commented on a short video that I did where I was making a baked potato in the microwave, and it was like, it's the plastic bag in the microwave for me. And I was like, don't call me out like that, I know. So I'm just gonna do an egg white scramble with this chicken sausage. Ew, I don't like it cold. You can see there's like little bits of apple in there. I am all about a full breakfast experience. Those words did not come out of my mouth right. But I love breakfast and I love coffee, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee with my breakfast because I want the full breakfast experience. And I just got the Califia Farms Vanilla Oat Creamer for the first time because it was pretty dang cheap at the commissary and the ingredients aren't that bad. I don't really like the gums and oils and whatnot, but sometimes you just gotta buy the thing that's gonna make you happy. And it's pretty dang clean for a creamer. Creamer for me is a little bit of a splurge. I try to stay away from creamer. I usually just do like stevia or monk fruit sweetener and an almond milk, but this honestly has brought me so much joy. It's the little things, okay? Spoil yourself sometimes. Here's my food. She's looking cute. This would be a lot better with a full egg in it, but I don't have any full egg. Just the whites are gonna have to do. Also, heat my favorite coffee cup. I fell into a computer work pit. It's now 1:09. I feel like the days are so much longer when I get up at 5:30, and I feel so much more productive too, but also, I don't know, like I said, the days feel so long and I'm so tired, but that's just what works best for me, is getting up early. And I'm a little bit nibbly now and I want a snack, and I can't decide if I want kale chips or if I want popcorn. What a dilemma. I just feel so overwhelmed right now. Like, I have so many things to do. Honestly, just every little bit of productivity at this moment feels like I'm doing something, and I have to remind myself that I can't do everything at one time as much as I want to, and it's just like I'm go, and I feel like I constantly have to be doing something, and I never feel like I'm doing enough. I just have to remind myself I did something, I'm being productive. I can take a break, take a step back, and then come back to it, be more productive than if I were going straight and not taking breaks. I just feel like I'm living in chaos. Like, I can't even, I mean, I can, but this morning I took Cortland's truck to work. I mean, not to work. I work at home. I took Cortland's truck to church, and I've been driving it to the gym because my car is full of Goodwill stuff. I packed it up and was going to take it, and then I realized that I want to fill out the tax sheet before I donate it. Not fill out, you can't get the tax sheet until after you donate it, but I wanted to write down everything that I'm gosh, I can't talk, that I am donating, so that I know what to do. And this is my first time doing it, so I'm like extra unsure and uncomfortable. Anything to do with the IRS scares the living crap out of me. So I don't want to mess up. Like, I'm really tempted to take pictures of everything and document everything. And I feel like that's a little overboard. I don't think it's that serious. Does anybody else freak out with anything to do with the IRS? I know I'm not the only one. I went one day, like 100%, I was ready to get rid of everything, and then now it's been 2 weeks, my car is full, and it looks like I'm moving out. So I need to get on that. That is on my to-do list, but there's so much on my to-do list. Is it a priority? I don't know. Okay, I gotta figure out some sort of snack. If I do make kale chips, I have to tell you how I make them because I have figured it out. I have cracked the kale chip code. So first of all, this is my air fryer. This is my second one of the same one. My other one crapped out on me not too long ago. I bought the same one again. Hopefully it lasts a little longer. The other one didn't last, but a little bit over a year, which was right past the warranty, which is really annoying. I air fry the kale at 285 for 8 minutes. It's very specific, but I'm serious, it works perfectly. Like, none of them are burnt. They're a crispy green. It's magic. And all I do is coat them in a little bit of oil, salt, and maybe some nutritional yeast, whatever other seasonings I'm feeling, but usually just salt and oil. I decided to make popcorn instead. I don't know why, that's just what I'm feeling right now. And I have also decided, because I'm such a freaking popcorn fanatic, like I am seriously obsessed with popcorn. Like, there's just so many different ways you can eat popcorn, and I'm pretty creative when it comes to my popcorn. I literally, a while back ago, it was before my show, before prep, probably almost a year ago, I was legit planning to start a popcorn business. I am that kind of mindset where I want to start every business I can ever think of. I realistically can't, but I can't do that because I don't have a commercial kitchen around, and I have Mia, and I can't do food in my kitchen and sell it legally. So that's my downfall with that. I decided I'm going to make a popcorn video, which sounds so stupid, but I just want to show you all the different ways that you can make popcorn, because popcorn, depending on who you are, is a healthy snack. Not everybody can digest it very well, and there's a lot of crap going around about popcorn not being good for you. Everything is good for you in moderation, and not everything is good to everybody. I'm okay with popcorn. I can tolerate it. I mean, obviously in moderation. Anywho, I'm excited because I have like so many weird little things I do with my popcorn that I want to share. I love sweet, I love savory. It's just, I love popcorn, and I love meat. Meat and popcorn, those are like my favorite things ever. Right now I am eating the baby white Amish country popcorn, but they have so many different kinds of popcorn, like different colored popcorns, and I can't wait to try them all. I really want to try all the colored popcorns because I plan on growing popcorn, and I want to know which ones I like the best. So next growing season I will be growing popcorn, and I'm so excited. I want red, I want blue, I want all of them. Right now I'm just gonna have some salted popcorn because that's what I want. I have been avoiding outside. I'm the type of person who can't stay in the house for too long, so I'm gonna go outside and do a couple of chores. I always have plenty to do out here. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go in the backwoods and get a pallet that I know that we have out there and put it in the chicken coop to give them something to roost on, because I don't think they're loving their current roost, and I want to give them more options. Wow, I immediately feel like I have just caught fire. Holy cow. And I really want to go for a walk, but I'm not kidding. We have been in a heat advisory every freaking day, and it's insane, and I want to get work done, but I just don't feel like I can. Ooh, and I'm gonna show you my garden. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get the pallet first, and then I will show you the chickens and the garden. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen I've been out here picking blackberries like pretty much every day. They're all officially dead. There might be a few like in the back woods, you know, where the bears are. I mean, I'm usually all up in there, but honestly, knowing that those are the only ones back there, I don't really feel like it's worth it. But I also wanted to show you something else really cool. So we have wild grapes growing. Oh, that's just one. Dang it. That means a bird has found them. There was more than one there. Here's another one. And there's more on the other side of the woods too. But that's weird that they already got them because they're not ripe yet. And animals know when fruit is ripe. Like, they don't typically eat the fruit until it's ripe. So that's really weird. I'm thinking about putting little mesh bags over them. That sounds horrible, I feel like. I really want to try wild muscadine grapes. I think it's pretty cool that nature just gives us those things. I didn't do anything for those. And same thing with passion fruit. Ooh, I see a big spider web right in front of me. We have wild passion fruit growing and, like I said, lots of blackberries. So I just think it's so cool to take what nature naturally gives us. Like the, I just killed a freaking mosquito on my leg and there was blood. Ew, ew. Freaking mosquitoes, they're so gross. Ugh. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, oh, this thing is more in the ground than I thought. We use it to kind of go over, there's like a ditch here. I don't really want to take it, but I would rather the chickens get, oh gosh, that turtle just scared the crap out of me. Holy cow, don't know why that just scared me. Oh, sorry turtle. That's an eastern box turtle. Cortland and I had one as a pet for years and years that he saved when we were in high school, and we finally gave it to a friend. But let's see, maybe I'll just take this piece. Oh, it rotted. I don't know what to do. You know what, I'll take it. I'll take this one piece. Sorry turtle, I'm taking your shelter. Oh, it's really in there. Hold on, I need both hands. I really need to cut the grass, and I was trying to wait until it got a little cooler outside, but I don't know, I might just go ahead and get it over with. I hate how snaky it feels. The grass is just a little taller than I'd like it. Meet our neighbor's chickens, who are always in my yard, and I can't get them to stay out of it. It's one thing being right here, but what makes me angry is when they are around my chicken coop and my garden. They peck at my garden and they peck at my compost, and that's just not cool. Oh my gosh, we're not friends. Go away. Go. Shoot. 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 Go away. Mia. Go get the chickens. Go get them. Go get the chickens. Mom, what kind of shepherd are you? Oh, chickadees. Whoa, I just tripped. Stay. No, Mia, do not go in there. Work in progress. So this is what I put over here for them to roost. They only seem to be pooping right here though, so I don't think they're going very high. I feel like they don't like it. And they've definitely been sleeping over here. I can tell this is where they sleep at night. No, chickens, go away. No, go back inside. Go inside, come on. This coop is not done, like, whatsoever yet, just FYI. And it stresses me out, honestly. It's just kind of hard to do these things on my own. Like I said, I can only do so much, and I am overwhelmed with the amount of things I have to do. I don't know which direction I want to stand this up. There's also nails poking out. I don't like that. Well, this is not working. Just feel like that's not enough. I want to give these chickens the world, and I can't. All right, this isn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted to give them some more height. This gives them a little bit more height. Eventually I'll figure something out. Maybe it'll at least keep them entertained. They're definitely curious. Let's go ahead and do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. I'm so afraid of losing a chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and give them some water. They definitely need some water soon, and I've also got to give my neighbor's chickens some water as well. I think they'll be home tomorrow, so that'll take one thing off my plate at least. Oh, I'm stuck in wire. Holy cow, it's freaking hot. Maybe I need to wake up early at, like, you probably can't even hear me. I really need to start actually wearing my microphone. I have one, it's just, oh wait, the problem is I can't figure out how to connect it to my camera. I can only connect it to my phone for some reason. I gotta figure that out. I'm thinking maybe I'll just wake up at 5:30 tomorrow morning, and instead of doing my normal routine where I do like work or go work out, maybe I'll just go ahead and get some yard work done and at least get the grass cut. I don't know if I can function like that early in the morning. If I set my mind to it, I can. So maybe I need to go ahead and mentally prepare myself. Dang it, there's still things growing on our roof. We got like half of them down, and then it was just really hot, and then we moved the ladder, and there's still trees growing on our roof. You know, homeowner problems. I'm also gonna go ahead and water the garden. I'm so excited to show you. Like, it's nowhere even near complete. Like, I really wanted to get it done Gosh, there's a fly in my ear. I wanted to get it done before the week was over, but I have been working my butt off and it didn't happen. So you know what? We're gonna keep grinding and get it done eventually. Get back, rooster. Get back. Get back, get back. Okay, yeah, I stepped on you because you didn't move. Guess I'll go ahead and give them some food too. Well, there's plenty of food on the ground. Yeah, act like you're farting. Margalo, I swear if you knock this out of my hand today, we're gonna have an issue. Don't you do it. I see, no, we're not making this a thing. This is not. No, okay. Homie, you're heavy, get down. You're going to get some. I'm about to lock you up and put you in chicken jail. Nobody wants to go to chicken jail. Okay, here, you spicy little things. It's like a freaking sauna in here. Oh, my sunburn is hurting. My shorts, where the waistline is hurting so bad. I had to take my underwear off. I couldn't handle it. It's really hurting and I really just want to soak in an ice bath. Can you tell? No, we are not. This is my issue. Okay, these two, I think they're like leghorns. I think that's what my neighbor said. They fly. Literally, I watched one fly yesterday from that end of the fence all the way to this end of the fence over it. I didn't know any breed of chicken could do that, but that's insane. And now I'm afraid Margalo, the one you just saw act like a fool, is gonna be like that too. I put up this little piece of wire hoping it would keep them from going to the backyard because I cut this little trail right here and they were really taking advantage of that and were in my backyard. And I thought maybe putting that there would help them not be in my backyard. But they go all the way around my front yard, literally came onto my back porch a couple of times. They're pooping all over the patio and whatnot. And back there, I don't want them eating my fruits. Luckily, like I said, the blackberries are done for the year, but I don't know if they'll peck at my passion fruit. Also, like, we've got bears, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten eaten by anything yet, to be completely honest. Let's look at my peanuts because they make me so happy. I literally just planted these a week ago and look at them. This is so cool. They're just thriving. I literally accidentally picked one yesterday morning because I thought it was grass, and even since then it's gotten so big. It's so cool to see them. See how the ground is breaking? They're punching through the ground. I'm about to have to thin them out, which is kind of annoying. There's peanut there too, peanut there. I think I planted those 1 or 2 days after the other ones. There's one there too, and then these mounds are squash. I know it's kind of random, and I had this whole garden planned out and it was very strategic, but now I'm just trying to get things in the ground. Maybe by next year it'll actually have the structure that I want it to. Right here I planted some cucumbers, and yeah, it's not ideal having all the grass around here, but like I said, I'm doing what I can right now. And these are potatoes. I think I have some chamomile randomly over here, and then this is a sweet one random sweet potato. The rest are all russet potatoes. And then over here is a work in progress too. I was planning on that being beets, but like I said, I'm working with what I've got right now, so we'll see what happens. Right now I'm just trying to get things in the ground by the time they need to be put in the ground. Okay, I'm gonna water them and also my trees, and then I have some plants over there that are growing that I don't really know what they are, but I'm still watering them anyway. And then we're gonna let's go ahead and check on the passion fruit in the back and see if any has fallen and if I can find it, because the grass is so tall over there that, like I said, it's snaky, and I'm not even sure if I can see on the ground if anything has fallen, but it probably hasn't yet. This is my lemon tree. We didn't end up getting any fruit this year. Like, it did fruit, but they either fell off or got pecked off, but the tree's too small to really hold fruit anyway. And then this is our apple tree. Hopefully that will bear some fruit this year. I honestly highly doubt that too. That's just how it goes. You have to be patient with any sort of plant. When you buy trees, like, they might be able to produce the fruit, like I said the lemon tree did, but it's not going to be able to support that fruit until it's got bigger, stronger branches. This passion fruit is growing everywhere, and I really hate to cut it down, but I think the ones that are already flowering, like this one over here, that's kind of random, I think I'm going to support this on a trellis and then try to cut around it. But these over here that aren't, dang it, these are budding. Poop. Ooh, I just hate to cut them when I know they can bear fruit. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll trellis some of these and cut around them and then get rid of this grassy mess around. This stuff needs to be burned. That pile over there needs to be burned. That's the redneck chicken coop. I swear it's not gonna look like that forever. This is where the majority of the passion fruit is. I think this is the ripest one that we've got. This is the one I keep using to determine if we've got any ripe ones. When that one's not there anymore, I know that we've got one falling. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Look at this. These are even bigger. That one I swear has stayed the same size. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, I can't wait for them to fall off. I'm looking on the ground and I don't see any yet. Oh, look, there's some little buds of something. What is that? There's no way those are passion fruit, are they? No. Can anybody tell me what these are? Like, what is this leaf? Something's eating it, whatever it is. Ow. It poked me. It definitely has pokey things. I have an app. I think I'll take a picture of it and see. Look, there's more. What? What is that? Oh, I'm so curious. There's a little bee doing its job. Every time I come back here, I see a bee on one of the passion flowers. So they're definitely getting pollinated, which is awesome. I'm literally panting and I'm not even moving. That's how hot it is. Also, don't we love that there's just piles of trash everywhere in my freaking yard from the previous owners? It's freaking great. You know what's really cool though? Oh, another one. I really don't want to get back there. Ew. But anyway, what I was saying is what's really cool is this land back here, like we own. Like we don't have a mortgage on this. Like this land is paid off and is completely ours, which is just kind of really cool. Cortland and I just love reminding ourselves of that. Just the fact that we actually have something like that, that is completely ours, is really cool. So if for some reason we ever get kicked out of our house and have to live off the land, we have land and we have food growing on it. And I plan on putting livestock in a garden back here eventually, but baby steps. Got big homestead plans. There's some more grapes over here too. Let's check on the grapes over here. Right here is where I saw the bear. If you haven't seen my reel or short, you should go check it out. There was a whole bear and you can't tell how big it was on the video, but I have never seen a black bear that big in my life. Like it was actually huge, and it turns out apparently my area has like the biggest bears in North Carolina, which I did not know. And my chicken coop is right there and it freaks me out. So if anybody has any advice on how to keep bears away from your livestock, please comment down below, because I'm literally, I have a hard time sleeping. I'm so afraid that something's gonna come get them, and it's not completely predator proof yet, so the anxiety is real. So it doesn't look like the birds have found these yet, which is pretty cool. Just waiting on these to get ripe. There were lots of blackberries back here. I'm gonna take a picture of that one weird plant that I saw and see if that's growing anything edible, because I freaking love foraging, if you haven't noticed yet. It's just so cool. Okay, I took the picture. I'm gonna look that up inside because I still gotta water the garden and water neighbor's chickens. So I'm gonna do that before I boil alive. And not to just bring up my sunburn again, but earlier I was so like, one, I think it's giving me a headache. Two, it gave me like that feeling of like cold chills, but you know you're not actually cold. Like, it's just a sick cold chill feeling. Also, I hate this chain. So if anybody has any ideas on how to lock this gate up without the chains, because we have all 3 gates chained, and one is just really loud, and 2, it's just kind of hard to do, especially with one hand. I need something easier. Anything in life you can do easier, why not do easier, you know? So if you have any ideas, drop that down below too, please. Or really anything that can make my homesteading journey easier would be greatly appreciated. And I am on a budget, so if you're gonna say something like get a tiller rather than using your hands and a shovel, that's not an option. So keep that in mind. Maybe one day, like that coop, my husband did that with a hammer and nails, a nail gun. It would have been great, but that wasn't an option. There's a piece of grass up to my shoulder. That had to have been missed. Like the one next to the pole too. Also, don't catch me weed eating. If I am weed eating, like it really, 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 really needed to be done. I absolutely hate weed eating with a passion. And I really think it's just because cranking the weed eater is so stinking hard. I don't know what I just came over here for. I came over there to turn the water on and I was literally just watering it. There was a kink and I fixed that, but why did I go to the spout? I think I'm a little bit delirious right now. And I'm also really freaking tired. I was gonna sleep in tomorrow, to be honest, but now, like I said, I think I need to get up early to cut the grass and just take that one stress away from me. Here's the plant that I said that I don't actually know what it is. I feel like it's some sort of squash or something because it's prickly and it's got all the squash-like things, you know, and like it does the big flowers, but no fruit has been produced yet. So I don't know if it's a weed. I thought it was a weed at first, and then I got my hopes up, but if I'm trellising a freaking weed and watering it, I'm gonna be really mad. I don't know. What is that? Somebody tell me, please. Somebody tell me. I also used my plant identifier app and it told me it was, I think, a squash. Over here, you would never guess it, but these are potatoes and we didn't really put any effort into these, but they have been growing and producing. Like you can see, like I've been harvesting as needed. It's a little hard now that the grass has grown up. We planted them all at sort of different times, which has made harvesting a little weird. This year, I've really just made about like experimenting, seeing what works, and just learn as I go. We've gotten potatoes, so that's pretty cool. And that was like minimal effort. Just grocery store bought potatoes, cut the eyes off, tossed them in the ground, and they grew more potatoes. Also, this is our compost bin. Still going hard on the compost. And I can't wait to actually use it in our garden. Okay, I'm putting my camera up. It's really hot. I'm just gonna water this mysterious plant. And then the chickens, I've said that like 5,000 times, and go inside. Let me get my phone out of the sun. I seriously feel like everything's gonna overheat, including myself. Alright, I just made some kale chips to snack on. Let's see how they turned out. I made them exactly how I told you. I recommend trying to make them. And this kale is not doing too hot. It's definitely wilting. But look, it's freaking perfect. It really is. Perfect. I love it. It's so satisfying. It's literally taken me like 5 years to figure out how to make the perfect kale chips. And I'm so excited I finally figured it out. Alright, I'm gonna try to make some baked potatoes in the air fryer. I'm going to turn it on the bake setting though. I know I have kale in my teeth now. And I've never made them like this before, so hopefully they turn out okay. I'm gonna turn it on the highest temperature it'll bake at for like 45 minutes and see how they turn out. So let's see how hot this thing will bake. 400. So I'll do 400 for 45 minutes, see how that turns out. Meanwhile, I'm going to eat my kale chips and drink some electrolytes because I am very thirsty and I haven't had my electrolytes today. I try to drink electrolytes every single day because I need them. Right now, I am drinking the sugar-free sherbet liquid IVs. Oh, it says inspired by rainbow sherbet. Tart orange, raspberry, and lime, and it's pretty good. It's not like super flavorful. I typically like lemony, like citrusy flavors, but it's pretty good. I like it. And also, can we just not mind my bra? I feel like I wear this bra in too many of my videos. I swear I have other bras, but also it's got like laundry detergent spots on it. I don't know why it did that, but that's super annoying. Next up, when I run out of the laundry detergent I'm using currently, I will be making my own, so stay tuned for that because I don't know how that's gonna turn out. But I have a recipe I wanna try with like bar soap and I think like baking soda. Hopefully it turns out okay. But I'm going to drink this, eat my kale chips, and watch Modern Family, which I just started watching today, and it's actually really funny. It gives like Office vibes. I don't know why. I typically stay away from watching like sitcom type things. I really love New Girl. New Girl is like my favorite. Is that considered a sitcom? I really don't know. Yeah, I've just had that on like in the background all day and I'm enjoying it. It's quite funny. I just showered and I am ready for dinner. There's freaking oil stains on this shirt. I gotta get those out. It's coconut oil. I am making dinner and I'm really freaking excited because I think this is one of my new favorites. I feel like I say that all the time, but I'm constantly finding new favorites. There's a few that I don't love. When I don't love one and I do love one, I will tell you, this is the Just Meats chimichurri steak. If you're unfamiliar with Just Meats, it's pre-cooked, seasoned, ready to eat meat, and it's shipped right to your door. This is a lifesaver, it really is. I don't have the patience to like cook food sometimes. And it's just really exciting to have Happy Meal, and meal like this is like Christmas for adults. I am affiliated with them, but like I seriously stand by this company. Their customer support is freaking fantastic. They treat me great. Their food is great. Like it's really good quality meat. I am all about healing my gut right now and like eating the best quality I possibly can. I'm burning my sauce. It saves me money. It saves me time, effort, thought. And I do have a discount code. It is Ashton at checkout, or you can click the link down below and it should be automatically applied. If you try it out, let me know. I want to know which ones you ordered and which ones are your favorite, because I think right now some of my favorites are this one, the chimichurri steak, diced chicken breast. I love to eat that one as a snack. I know it's weird, but just like cold out of the fridge, I'm weird, okay? And then the ground beef, brisket tri-tip, pork Kahlua is a good one, Hawaiian teriyaki, any of the like tropical flavors. Pretty much all of them are good. Some of my least favorites are some of the chicken ones. They just don't have a lot of flavor, but I do like those because I can kind of season them to my own liking, which might defeat the purpose, but I like to play around with seasonings and cook, so that's just my preference. Also, the buffalo chicken. I don't like spice, but I like this. It's not too spicy, but it still has that buffalo flavor. I don't know. Anyway, I could talk about meat all day, and my sauce literally evaporated out of my pan already, so I should probably go ahead and cook this. Every single serving is packed full of freaking protein. This one is 210 calories with 31 grams of protein. That's freaking insane. They all come with sauce too, which is, or marinade. It's also super easy to track, so I do track my macros just to make sure that I'm hitting my protein goals right now. I don't track every single day, but I like to know that I'm usually at least hitting my protein goals because I am still malnourished and I'm trying to build that muscle back up. So all I have to do is scan this right here into my app and put in how many grams I'm eating, and it'll tell me. It's super easy. I freaking love that so much. It's so hard not to eat straight out of the thing. As much as I hate to admit this, it is much better when you actually cook it on the stove like you're supposed to. I'm that person who likes to be a rule breaker and quick. Like I said, I'm impatient, so I try to throw it in the microwave, but it really just is not the same. It's not. I hate to admit it, but I do recommend just taking that itty bitty extra time. You're already saving time not having to actually cook the meat, so why not use those 2 minutes to heat it on the skillet, right? Okay, it's also time to see if these potatoes turned out okay. I think I'm gonna have a half a baked regular potato because I kind of want a sweet potato as well, so maybe I'll have a sweet potato for dessert. I don't want too much potato. I don't know if this is a sweet potato or a russet potato. It's a russet. Does that look good to you? Let's see, I gotta poke it with a fork. Good enough. It's still a little hard, so I think I'm gonna turn the ones that are still in there back on, but I'm still gonna eat this one anyway because it's still cooked. Here is my dinner. I know it's missing veggies. I'm not really eating a lot of vegetables right now because my stomach doesn't really tolerate vegetables, and I did have that kale not long ago at all. Looks like a pretty good dinner to me. It's better than the popcorn that I had for dinner last night. I had my popcorn earlier today. Before I forget, I did do some research on that plant that I found outside earlier, and it turns out it is toxic to mammals, so I will not be eating it, and it's a weed, so if anything I will be pulling it. That's why you do your research, and you don't just eat things because they look like food, okay? It is time to put the chickens up for the evening. Their door closes automatically in 10 seconds. Let's see how many of them are in there before the door closes. Yesterday there were 2. I'm trying really hard to train them, but I don't think it's gonna happen. They're just not accustomed to it yet. Yep, they're all happy and hanging out. I'm thinking maybe it's because it's not dark enough yet. But here's the thing, my bedtime is like 7:30, so I need this door to close at 7. It's actually already closed. What the heck? I guess the time is set a little wrong. Mia, no, you're not coming in. Let's see. Oh, we have a whole one of you. A whole one. Here, you can have a treat for being the good one. Yep, I only had 1 piece of kale. All right, well, I guess I'll open the door. What is that noise? Come on, chickadees. No, don't go out. I need y'all to come in. Thank you. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, where's the rest of you? Yep, come on. 11. What are we on my feet for? I'm channeling my inner DLB with my livestock and house shoes. I don't know why that's what I'm thinking of, but I'm pretty sure she wears house shoes like this out on her farm. If she even has a farm, I could totally be making that up. And all my chickens just went right back outside. All right, I guess I have to bribe them with food. Y'all have food. I don't need to feed y'all. And why are we pooping in the food, homies? Like, let's not do that. Do I have all of y'all? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, I'm making food noise. Where are the rest of you? Don't you dare jump on me, Marla. You got lamb chops. What are we doing lamb chops for? Oh, alright, we got one more. There we go. No, 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 come back, homies. No, look, Marla, look, Orpingtons, come on, you chickies. Look, chickens, can you come inside, please? Chickens, I come bearing food. Come on, chickens, I have food. I am now sweating, I didn't want to sweat. Yep, come on, cool, come on. Come all the way. Dang it, I forgot the remote again. I was still hungry, so I ate the rest of that potato, and I also am low on protein, so I made an air fried egg. This isn't what I was trying to do. I like making like chips, like egg white chips. Of course Mia has to be drinking in the background. I like thin, crispy egg. The way that I was trying to do this, because that's how I did it a couple days ago, is I'm gonna wait for her to be done. I lined the bottom pan with, oh my goodness, with aluminum foil. And I put just a thin layer of egg white on there and fried it, and it came out like chippy, and it was great. I'm gonna have this and some boiled peanuts that I prepped, and I still can't decide if I want the sweet potato tonight or not. I don't know if I can eat that much, honestly. I'm still struggling to eat a whole lot, but I am trying. Like, that is why I am tracking my food. Most people track to be in a deficit, but don't forget you can track for many reasons. I make sure mostly I want to hit my protein goal, and I want to hit my macros. Those are my 2 main priorities, and I want to make sure I at least hit a certain amount of calories. It smells like an egg fart in here. It is 8:19 and I am headed to bed. I'm a grandma. That's just me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.